Hi, you guys. It's me, Miss Mo, and I'm recording the week 18 pregnancy journal vlog, whatever you want to call it. Today is May 19th, 2012, and I am today 18 weeks and 6 days pregnant. I'll be 19 weeks tomorrow. And we're getting closer to May 31st when we hopefully find out the gender of this new baby coming. Um, this week has been, what's a good word for it? Just hectic. We'll say it like that. Um, Let me start off with my Mother's Day. Let's start off with the highlight of the week, or not the highlight of the week, but the great start to the week. Yeah, Sunday, of course, was Mother's Day, and I it's a good day, but it's also kind of sad day for me. As many of you know, I lost my mom last year, and so yes, it's a reflection of being a mother and all those great things, but it's also, I really don't think about myself too much as far as being a mom. Is really a day for me to celebrate my own mother or grandmother or all the great women in my life who are mother figures in my life. But this year I went away, and I went away last year, especially last year, because everything was so fresh as far as my mom's passing. So I went to Ischia, Italy, which is an island off the coast of Naples. That's basically what I understand it to be. I might be totally wrong, but that's what I understand. And I spent the day out there. They had a Mother's Day package, I guess you'll call it, through an organization called USO. I'm sure you all have heard of it. And what they do is they give you a bus ride to the port of Naples, I think, or Pozzuoli, and then you take a ferry from there to the island, and then you get a bus ride from the island to this beautiful and relaxing and just awesome place called Negumbo Spa and just resort kind of place. I don't believe that they have any hotels, but they have a spa treatment center where they offer all kinds of treatments for your body. You name it, I think they do it. And they also have a beach. They have a very nice restaurant, and then they have something like 30, 20 something, around the 20 number mark, pools, thermal pools, regular pools, just all kinds of things. And the pools go from the normal ground level up the side of this kind of mountain hill thing. And so I went last year and I really enjoyed myself, but I went maybe one or two other thermal pools because I was just I took a bunch of naps and all that kind of stuff. This time I wanted to do more of the pool since I know I'm leaving. So as soon as I got there, we got there probably 11 o'clock in the morning. I was rushed in to get my what's called a lymphatic massage, and I just told them that I wanted a massage, and I wanted them to understand that, hey, I'm pregnant, and so I can't really lay on my back or lay on my stomach, and you have to take all those things into consideration. Well, I guess they said she's pregnant and what she needs is a lymphatic massage. Now, what I understood the person to tell me was that it's supposed to help with the water in your body and maybe water weight gain. And I'm guessing it would be more beneficial if I was like in the later part of my pregnancy, because that's when all the weight and stuff, and it helps with circulation I think is what I understand. But basically what it ended up being was that they focused on my legs and feet and kind of worked from the feet down up. And I didn't really get anything for upper body. But it was very relaxing and it was wonderful. And then after that I got like a little cute little pedicure and went about my business. So I was hungry by the time I got done and I ate. And this week I was very bad as far as diet is concerned. And I am a little bit more concerned now about everything that I've eaten this week because especially in this area of Italy, there's a lot of seafood. And I enjoy my share of seafood. So Sunday I was like, okay, I'm gonna have a pasta with some seafood in it, very light seafood, and I had that. Then I had another dinner on Tuesday night, and I had something very similar to that on Tuesday night, and then I had another dinner which I didn't even know what the menu was. It was already a preset menu, and there were no options. You just ate what each course of the menu on Wednesday night. And Wednesday night was straight fish and seafood. So the amount of fish and seafood that I've had this week has been higher than I think it's supposed to be. And so that has me a little bit concerned about the baby. Also, I have been, like I said, it's been a hectic week. And with the Sunday, even though it was relaxing, it's also exhausting if you go away anywhere, walking up that mountain hill thing to go to all these different thermal pools, and then the travel to get back here Sunday night, and I got home probably about 8:30, and I'm normally in bed at 8. So, and then to get up Monday, work a full day on Monday, Tuesday work a full day Tuesday, then have dinner and get home at like 9:30, 10 o'clock on Tuesday. Again, the same thing on Wednesday, working day, and then getting home at like 11 something. I was completely exhausted on Thursday, and I actually just took a half day on Thursday because I could not. I was just exhausted, and I could feel it. I could feel cramping. It was cramping. It was headaches. And then even though I took a half day on Thursday, on Friday yesterday, I had an episode of a faint spell or something. I don't know what happened, but I walked from my office, which is on the 3rd floor of a building, to my higher headquarters office, which is probably like a 3 to 5 minute walk to their 3rd floor. And by the time I got to the 3rd floor, I was dizzy, and I had to really concentrate to stay upright and steady in order to walk. I was sweating. My heart rate was going. I could not catch my breath. I was dizzy, and by the time I sat down, I was like done. I'm pretty sure that if I had to go any further, I would have passed out at some point. So, I don't know what triggered that episode yesterday. I don't want it to ever happen again, but I'm attributing it to the not stressful, but the hectic week that I've had. So it's just a wake up call, or my body saying, hey, you cannot continue to keep going like how I've been going with, all the things that I have going on. I have to remember to stop and take it easy, walk slower, drink water, all those things. So, reminder to all of you, if you are pregnant, you have to slow down. You can't continue to run around and be involved in everything. You have to say no to some things. You have to say, hey, I need to take a break or something, because otherwise you're I'm sure it's endangering the health of yourself and your unborn child. So all of that has been going on, and then I also had kind of a change of plans as far as where I'm going when I separate. What I found out this week was that Fort Jackson does not have an obstetrics care unit or clinic at their hospital. They refer everything out to civilian providers. And because I'm separating from the military, I will no longer have or be covered by the TRICARE option anymore. I will have to apply for additional coverage for the period of time afterwards. But there are regulations that cover me since I was pregnant when I separated, that I'm supposed to be treated. I can be treated at a military treatment facility that offers that kind of care. Well, because Fort Jackson doesn't offer it, I have to find another location. Luckily, there is another regulation that says that I can, when I separate, I have two options. I can go to my home of record, which is Utahville, South Carolina, or I can go to where I entered the active duty, and that is Hampton, Virginia. So I looked into it and asked a bunch of questions, which brought on some more stress. Trying to figure this out, but it ended up being that Portsmouth Naval Hospital has a what I believe a very large obstetrics clinic. And when I contacted them, the person that kind of processes these kind of requests, she sent me all the paperwork. I have everything I need. So as soon as I'm separated from the military and I have that official D-214 document that says that I'm separated, I put all that together, I take it to the hospital, and I should be able to be treated. I should be able to be treated, but it's a request. So hopefully there's no reason why they would deny it. But that kind of changes things, because all of the planning that's been done so far has been for Columbia and South Carolina. In a period of time, we were actually going to go to San Antonio and be with my brother and my sister-in-law, but we changed that. So now it's another change, and so now we're doing research for the Hampton Roads area. It's kind of what I'm believing to be a blessing in disguise, because it's not really a blessing in disguise, but it's a blessing because I'm closer to my son, and it's kind of the area that Jay and I were looking at moving permanently anyway. So it's kind of setting us up to get started in that location. Now, the drawback is that I have no family that I know of in the Hampton Roads area. So if something were to happen, if anything, you need support, there's no immediate person that I can call. I would have to either go back to Utahville or go to Phoenix where Jay is right now, or go to San Antonio and relocate if things really just can't work out in that area. But that's the situation. That's kind of my life right now. That's the status of everything. Kind of not pregnancy related, but it did cause a lot of stress, and I had cramping, I had headaches, and that little faint spell that I had yesterday. So I'm just going to take it easy. I'm going to try to take it easy as much as possible from now on. I talked about the fish and the seafood and my concern for that, so I'm going to stay away from that stuff for a while. Like I said, we do have the ultrasound in 2 weeks, and I was a little bit more concerned this week, especially with the amount of seafood and fish that I've been eating. And as busy as I've been, I have not been feeling those flutters or the movement that I believed to be the baby moving before. And so as the week went on, I was like, oh my goodness, what if I've done something and now there's something really wrong. But as I got rest and even last night as I was laying in bed and before I went to sleep, I could feel what I believe those flutters and movement last night. So, we have to leave these things in the hands of God, that the child is protected with everything that I've had going on and everything that I've ingested this week. So I ask your forgiveness, guys, if you are like, what are you doing eating that stuff? But that's just, I was trying to enjoy the Italian food experience while I have the opportunity while I'm here. I did start having again heartburn, which I haven't had since the first few weeks of my pregnancy. And I don't think it was related to what I was eating. It wasn't like I didn't even really have spicy stuff this week. I was eating more of the light, Italian dishes. So, but for some reason I had heartburn, and I was like, oh my goodness. And I'm pretty good about making sure that I relax for at least an hour after I eat, and I'm sitting upright after I eat, and I'm not laying down and allow my food to digest and everything before I even think about going to bed. So I was thinking that that was helping with the heartburn, but for some reason it started back up this week, so that might be pregnancy related symptom. As far as food is concerned, the Subway, they haven't had, I usually get American cheese on my cold cut trio, and they haven't had American cheese at the Subway here in the last like 3 or 4 times that I've been. And now they only have Swiss, because I went yesterday, I believe, and I got a sub, and it just wasn't the same. And so I don't know if it's because of the cheese or if it's just that I'm just getting tired of the sub. But yeah, it just was not the same that you feel when you eat something that you really like. So I'm kind of moving away from that. And I don't really have a new thing that I'm eating, I think, anymore. So yeah, that covers my list of everything this week, and I am at 17 minutes right now. So I'm going to try to do some editing to cut this down, but if not, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video and hearing about all the stuff that I have going on. Yeah, we'll get to the belly shot, and then that's it. Thanks for watching. Okay, so I'm doing a quick belly shot for you guys. This is at 18 weeks and 6 days. And I wish that I'm going to figure out some type of way maybe to do a comparison from the previous weeks. But I'll have to do some figuring out with the whole computer app software thing here. But here we go. Alright, so this is the belly at 18 weeks. I don't think much has changed from last week. So, and I know that some of the other ladies that I watch that are pregnant, they do a measuring tape. I don't have a measuring tape. I'm not going to get a measuring tape, I don't think. So like I said, if I can figure out a way to do snapshots from the videos, and do some type of comparison, then I'll try to do that. But yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. I love you guys so much, and I hope to see you soon in person. So bye.